What is up, guys? Welcome back to It Wuz Written TV, home of no, scratch that. Welcome back to It Wuz Written Podcast, home of the greatest podcast you've never heard. And we're on YouTube, chilling. It's your boy JP, my homeboy Michael Whitestone.
What up, what up?
One of my oldest mentors a while back. And my best friend right here.
What's up?
Aaron Rod. So yeah, we're just chilling today.
Literally.
So you know the podcast where we sit around this table and talk about random topics. Today, me and Aaron have a story combined for our topics. It's about our crazy weekend, this last weekend, and my boy Mike has his. So let's start with our guest, your boy, Michael Whitestone. What's up, Mike? What's the topic for this week?
All right, man. So I've just kind of come up with something real random that you don't hear ever, I don't think. And that is, what if you seen your homie's girl running from the police?
Like, in what sense? Like what would you do, or what? How would you? Or a little bit of both.
Bro, a little bit of everything.
All right. So
I'm talking like straight bucking, no socks on the street type running.
All right. So let's put a little context to that. All right. So we're all chilling at the club.
Yes.
We're all chilling at the club. So we're walking out, and me and you are just chilling, and then we see your girl running from the cops. All right. Her heels in her hand, and she's booking it. What would I say?
Depends how far she is from the cops first.
What if she was booking hauling, and that cop was like one of those fat cops that couldn't run? Like, first off, I'm bust out laughing. I don't know about y'all guys. I don't even care what the context of. I'll just start laughing. I'll be like, yo, whoever his girl is, it
Right.
Yo, your girl is running. First off, I'll be like, is that your girl?
Right.
Is that?
I'll be twirling, bro. I'm drunk. I'm like, yo, did I just see a girl just run from the cops, bro? I think I'm seeing shit right now. I don't know.
And she's screaming bloody murder. She's throwing her heels right here.
Michael.
Right. And you guys know how everything is nowadays anyway. Everything is social. So first thing I'm doing is
Snapping.
Man, Snapchat. I think I forgot all about WorldStar. They might have to post that themselves.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, for real. And
What did you do to have to run from the police like that, shorty?
she was probably a little tipsy or a little drunk in the club. She said some slick stuff to the officer while she was walking out, and the officer said, "Hold up, get back here," and she ran and she started cussing him. So he's just like, "No, I'm Miss, you better come here." She starts running, booking, and he's like, and she starts chasing him. What if
that nigga was ugly, right? And he tried to walk in the club and thought he's finna get a dance from her. You know how some girls are like, no, bah, nah. She messed around and smacked this man. And he was like, oh, hell, you're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
She's like, I had a couple drinks. I ain't under no arrest. I'm out of there. You hit her. You watch her hitting the 4 flat like Deshaun Jackson.
Hitting that Usain Bolt, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Man.
All you see is nothing but knees.
You know what would be funny? If it was just her dropping her wallet and the officer was being nice and trying to give it back to her, and she was so messed up that she was just booking it. She thought she was getting arrested, but it was all in her head. And the officer's like, "Miss, your wallet." She's like, "The police." Fuck the police.
Girls take niceness for thirstiness, man.
Yeah, for real. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you're just being nice to girls, and they're like, "You're thirsty as fuck." And I'm
or
like,
I have a boyfriend.
Can't
Like,
even be a gentleman.
yeah, you
exactly.
can't be a gentleman. Like, you're just trying to be. You're a person, and I'm a person. I'm just trying to be nice to you.
Right.
Like, sorry, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, what do you mean? I wasn't trying to holler at you.
Mm-hmm.
we have a group assignment in class and get her number, and you need this grade, and you hit her up, and she tells you that she has a boyfriend.
What?
I'm like, I'm just trying to get your portion of the freaking slideshow.
Right.
Like, why the hell are you tripping?
We're trying to finish this job.
Girls, oh my God.
That pissed me the hell off, man. That really happened.
I blame it on society, bro. Like, straight up, they can't help but kind of be the cliche, stereotypical girls that want the stereotypical dudes now.
So damn conceited, bro.
For no reason. Half of them not even 10s.
Exactly.
They're like 7s. 7's still pretty
At
good.
most.
Pretty good.
7 is pretty good, though.
Pretty good.
Most of them are dumb, bro.
Oh yes.
Most of them are dumb.
Bro, you
man.
can dress like a bum and have a fresh pair of J's on, and the shorty will probably like you.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Oh, you see his J's? He probably has force fields. You see, he ain't got creases on him yet. Like, they're brand new, fresh.
Right.
But thugs are always been in now, so it's just like you act like a thug nigga, they're just gonna run straight to you like a magnet, man.
This man wearing jabots with cement floors.
Oh my god.
Everything is in style. Anyway, we way off topic.
It doesn't matter. We just keep going.
All right.
Wherever it lands, is basically that's what it is. The topics are just a jump off point. Wherever it goes, it just goes.
Okay. All right. Because everything is in style nowadays anyway. Like, you don't even have to match nowadays.
No, you don't have to match not at all.
Fly.
I think
You look like a damn park ranger.
if you have the personality to like rock that and not give two about it,
two dings, yeah.
like you are straight. Like if you don't give a shit about it and you're just cool and people like confidence.
That's real, because it ain't even what you wear. It's like who's wearing it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Because like I guess that's trendsetter. Then if you really feel yourself and people start like feeling the vibe, people will look ridiculous with you, and that's in style.
Right.
But
I can't even, you know what? That's a valid point. I was walking through the mall one time and I had this hat. I gave it away, but I'm wearing this orange, black, and white hat. And my outfit just definitely did not match. But I just did not care. And, you know, I just didn't care. And I'm walking through the mall and this girl's left and right. Like, dang, this man. I'm getting compliments on the hat and everything. And I'm just not matching. I just didn't care. The only person that had something to say was my girl. She's like, yo, you're not even matching.
Yeah, it's not even. She was not. That sucks, man. She wasn't feeling your outfit.
Nah, man. She was mad at me anyway. Like, yo, you need to get a haircut.
If it's something they don't see on a daily, they're just instantly attracted to it.
Of course. Right. And this is like a little side thing that I was talking with Mike earlier. We were talking about like girls don't give you no time until you have a girl. They start opening their legs for no reason. They're like, where were you when I was single?
Right.
It's not even fair.
That sucks all the damn. Well, in my situation now, it's just like I can get it anytime I want, depending, like, because this past year and a half is just like girls just throwing themselves at me, and I'm just trying to like keep my body count small.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be like a man whore or anything like that, man.
I'm strong right
now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you.
Bye.
But when I think about it, bro, like it could be a dog.
Oh, you
just like that.
No,
man.
no,
it's insane, dude.
Like,
right.
To be honest, like I'm having this problem. Like I've been having this problem for a couple of months now, and it's like these girls that like I don't really talk to them, but they're like, "Damn, you're fine, you're cute." I would talk to you. I'm like, well, if I was a dog, I could get it.
Oh yeah,
we could easily get some girls and just like leave them. But I have a conscience, and I don't.
Yeah,
bro, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, I feel like one thing that kind of helps with the way a lot of girls address me is because most of the girls, if I don't just see them randomly, then I probably have them on like Facebook or something like that. So half the time, seeing the stuff I be talking about on Facebook anyway, half the time they're just like, yo, you know, you can't even address this man any old kind of way. Like, he'll mess around and give you the God bless you.
God bless you. Bye.
No, ma'am.
That's gonna be a thing now. Mm-hmm. God bless you and bye.
God bless you.
For real, man.
Give a shorty new perspective. When is the last time you heard of a dude straight telling the shorty, she all on him like, hey, she clearly throwing herself at him. You're just like, you know, God bless you. Have a good one.
It's like, God bless you. But
I'll probably turn them on even more.
This is a different
you know
kind.
What? That's true.
And this is a different type of dude. Like girls, like you don't have to be. I don't know. I guess girls have gotten accustomed to like these type of like dog kind of dudes or like rough thugs thinking they're hard and stuff. That when you give them like a different taste, a different perspective, like I guess I don't want to say I'm poetical, but like I like to write poetry. Yeah. And when I throw them with some of that, they're like, I never heard this before. And I'm like, I don't know, it's just simple.
Right.
If you use your mind, man, you're straight.
Yeah, you're straight. That's it. Girls will. You don't have to be super intelligent, but if you use a little bit of your head, they'll be like, "Oh my God, this man is something else."
Brilliant. Fascinating.
Even if you have a stimulating conversation, that's what raps mean. Pretty much. It's just It's just psychological,
all
man.
you have to do is have topics to talk about. Read a couple books. Look at the news or something. Just have stuff to talk about besides the regular, and you'll be straight.
Right. Surface-based conversations get kind of boring anyway.
Yeah.
Turns things routine, and then next thing you know, you're talking about the same thing every day.
And challenges. All right, so we went to like Dr. Phil relationship problem stuff.
You feel me?
Yeah, for real. All right, we're gonna start talking about the story of our crazy weekend we had.
Our epic/fail weekend.
Of course, we took the L's, took the biggest L's. Yeah. So last Friday we took a road trip with we were a group of 12 deep.
Yep.
Yeah, 12 deep. We were rolling deep. We were in 3 cars. We were celebrating our homegirl's birthday. She was turning 21, and we went to Miami. So we spent Friday in Miami, Saturday in Key West, Sunday.
Yeah.
No, Friday we went to Miami. We spent that whole night in Miami.
Yep.
That next morning we woke up.
Got to Key West like at 2 or 3.
At 2 or 3, then chilled over there. We chilled pretty much all night there. Then that next morning on Sunday, we got up, went out to eat, and came back to Tampa, and that was our weekend. Friday, Miami, we were chilling, and then we started to drink way too early before the club. First off, I started to drink because I was tired and I needed something to knock me out to sleep. So I took a shot of whiskey. I was feeling it. I slept for 10 minutes. My homeboy Aaron right here didn't go to sleep. He went to the next door room where our other group was chilling, and he came back asking where the bottles at. So I woke up. I'm like, I was like, they're right there on the table, and I'm like, I gotta go next door to whatever's happening over there. So I go next door, and sure enough, they're drinking. They take a shot of the Fireball.
They couldn't even drink their Fireball, man.
We took it.
They thought they were about it.
Yeah,
they weren't about it, bro.
So we took it to the head, and then we get a little excited. We got 2 shots. We're like 2 or 3 shots at that moment, and then we started pouring bottles. Get that Coke. We started to drink. So we were like 6 shots.
And then it was Caesar came into the room,
and it was like 7.
Yeah.
If you can't take your Fireball by itself, just mix it with some Coke.
Yeah. No, but we took that.
No, we took Fireball by itself.
We took a lot of whiskey by itself. We just took like 2 or 3 that were just Coke. But that was just to like slow it down a little bit, slow our roll a little bit. But we were on one for a good while. So we grab all the dudes and we go back to the room, and we're like, we're trying to be men. We started pouring out whiskey straight, and we just took 3 shots each. We're like 9 already to the head, and we were feeling it. So we get ready to go to the club, get nice, and we can take a bath. We're ready. So we take the last shot before we go. We're at 10 right now. We get the group. We're all ready. We go to the car. I was feeling it.
Yeah, we separated. You guys were in the elevator. Then the Uber came because we could have fit in the car. So I jumped in the Uber, and we met you guys there. And we're driving there, and then once we got there, that thing was so sketchy, dude. Like the whole club, it was like in a plaza with a dollar store and a grocery store and the cafeteria. I'm like, what the hell is this place, dude? And it's like this hole in the wall. And I called him. I was like, make sure your boy, this is the right place, because this don't feel right now. And then so he's like, yeah, that's the place. And he's like, the bouncer should be standing out there. Sure enough, the bouncers just come out and they're just chilling. And I was like, all right, cool. We waited for everybody there. And I was tipsy as hell, man. Like, we walk in, everyone's paying. I didn't pay. So, like, I walk in and bouncer grabbed me by my neck and, like, dragged me back. He's like, it's $10. Was it $10? I was like, oh, shit, my bad. Like, I gave it $10. I was already lit. I was like, my bad, bro. I thought I already paid. I walked back in. And,
dang. I tried to catch you.
Yeah, man, I was so gone. And then Jose, he takes us to the bar.
Our good friend Jose,
yeah,
who is a real trooper, and so
he didn't have as much.
No,
as
he had at most 5 at that time. Well, we had 10 in our head.
Plus, he had fun with a little lady.
Yeah, because he had to go have fun with an old lady, and so we walk in. First off, we're not supposed to mix. We've already drank a fine whiskey, 18 years. We're lit. We're lit, and this man Jose brings us to the bar. and asked for 3 shots of Grey Goose, right?
Grey Goose.
Grey Goose vodka. And she puts out like 3 plastic cups. I don't think this bartender knows how to put shots because that thing looked like a half a cup. That was like 3 shots in one. I see Jose take it down to the head. Aaron slowly takes it down to the head as well. He starts beating his chest because you know that thing burns slowly down your throat. And boy, I was like, I know this is the worst idea I'm going to do all night. But I'm like, I'm not trying to be a little bitch right now. I'm trying to be about it right now.
Not a pussy.
And then I took it, and I was like, whoa. So we go sit at the table with the girls and all that, and we're just chilling. Bottle service comes up and puts out 2 bottles of Grey Goose, one of Black Label, which was another mistake. We were drinking fine whiskey, and Black Label is, I guess, quote unquote, pretty good, but it's not to what we were drinking already. So that was a bad idea. The party gets lit. The music starts to feel right.
Yeah.
We got some girls. We were dancing. I had my little shorty. I was doing my thing. Aaron had his girl. He was doing his thing. We got there at 11:30. It felt shorter, but I guess this all happened in the...
Bro, those 4 hours felt like 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Time went by so fast.
So we're feeling it. I'm going to the bathroom. I know the last time I went to the bathroom, I knew something was wrong because I was like, something bad's gonna happen. So I took $15 from my pocket and gave it to the guy who works in the bathroom, who he has like little candies, perfumes and stuff, and he gets you like a roll of paper every time you wash your hands. So I tipped that man $15. He looks at me and asks me, "Why are you giving me $15?" And I'm like, because I'm gonna fuck up tonight. I'm gonna mess this up, and like I might just dirty the bathroom, and I'm gonna pay you before this happens. So I walk out the bathroom. I'm feeling right. I dance a little bit more, and then that music hits me. So I sit down, and me and Aaron were lit because we were across the table from each other. I see him contemplate. He's like, no more drinks. No. He was like, no more. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in the same boat. And that music was getting louder, and the bass was hitting hard. It was in my head. I just couldn't handle it no more. And I wanted to leave the club, but my body was not letting me. I couldn't get up. So I laid down on the table and tried to sleep it off. And I keep, like multiple times I keep raising my head and seeing everybody. I saw Aaron. He was still just like, and everybody else in our group was lit to the max. And they were doing their thing. And I'm like, okay. And I'm going to lay my head back again. Last time I went up, the music was so loud. Then they started to do those like flickering lights, the club lights. I started to throw up all my nice pants, some of my shoes, and somebody starts screaming, "JP's messed up." So my good friend Aaron and my other good friend Jose, who
I'm really drunk trying to take care of this guy.
He was
like
drunk,
tore up,
and everybody was tore up. All our friends were tore up. But they
weren't as tore up as we were, dude.
Yeah.
We were
but
gone,
thank God you guys were best friends, and y'all were lit. Y'all were turned. Y'all were messed up. But you had the power to help a boy out and pick me up, drag me to the bathroom, throw up in the urinal, I think it was.
All the stalls were full, so we're like dragging his dead body across the bathroom, and we're like trying to kick the stalls down, and everything's like locked. And we're like, screw it.
At the same time, these boys busy already.
Yeah. We try to stick his head.
And
we grab him by the back of his head, and we just stick it in there. He's just fucking puking in the urinal, dude. It was disgusting. And then I'm dragging him out, and he's like puking all over my arm. My arm's like submerged in vomit. I was like, whatever. I was so tore up. I didn't even care, dude. So I'm dragging him out.
And the walk of shame out that bathroom, everybody was looking at. And I was conscious. Like, I was messed up, but I was conscious through everything. Mm-hmm. So they're dragging me. And I see everybody just spreading away. And I'm like, oh. We walk out. The breeze hits us. My boy Jose, he has a Ford F-150. And
because we all went in 3 different cars.
So we
didn't know how to get back.
Yeah. So we
had too many people.
He opened the trunk, just threw me in there. We're all lit. Once Aaron and Jose threw me in there, Aaron just stood there and threw up his brains. I was laying in the trunk, and for some reason I stand up. I sit up and I see you throwing up. Some people were arguing. Jose's yelling at you or something. My girl, she fell.
That was perfect. Okay, so when Jose took him back to the truck, he just threw his ass in the truck, and then I'm like standing with my hands on my waist. I'm like, okay, there goes my boy. He's in the truck. He's safe. We're good. Everywhere, bro. That thing was projectile, bro. It was disgusting. And then the guy was next to me. He's like, before I threw up, he's like, yo, man, you're good? I was like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, I threw up everywhere. He's like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, what the hell's going on? And then Jose's ex-girlfriend, Daniela, was there. And she's like, Aaron's messed up too. Get his ass in the car now. It was like all the alcohol amplified everyone's emotions. Plus the cop was there. So they started freaking out even more. And it amplified everyone's emotions. So they're like, yo, we got it. Like, it's like we were dying. It felt like I stepped on the mine in Iraq. And then they're like, get him in the truck. It was like some medic stuff,
like
bro.
He was in the military.
Yeah.
And they threw us in the truck. All right. So it was me, Aaron, and our two homeboys, Jose Lopez, which is another Jose that was with us. And GC was a tall mother. He's tall as crap, but he's young. He's a youngin, and we're all laying down in the trunk. It was peaceful. We were all like, it was like a valley of peacefulness back in the trunk. But what we hear was all the other people who went inside the car. It was World War III, boy. People were throwing up. It was crazy. People were yelling, fighting, and I don't know what was going on, but we were just at peace. Where he's like, GC was like, just look at the stars. And we were just looking at the stars. And I'm like, I can't. I'm going to get dizzy. So I stopped. When we got to the hotel, everybody spread in. My homeboy Jose, the owner of the F-150, jumps out the truck because he was holding throw up in his mouth. He just spits that out. He grabs everybody. We're all dragging everybody in here. People are breaking shirts. I don't know what was happening. My homeboy GC he held on to me. I was like, bro, I gotta throw up, and he takes me to the lobby hotel bathroom. I threw up, and then I'm like, yeah, we're okay. While this man was getting into elevator saying, this is a night for the books. What'd you say?
I said, this is one for the books. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, bro, because after I threw up, I was like lit even more. So I'm just dead weight, and they're dragging me to the elevator. I'm not even moving my feet, and I'm screaming, this is one for the books. This is one for the freaking books, man. I was so hyped, bro. And then someone told me to shut my ass up, and they threw me in the elevator. And then we're going up in the elevator. It's quiet as hell. And I look behind me, and then there's another dude behind. There's our friend that was with us named Armani. His shirt is off. His shirt is randomly off. And he's just standing there posted like he's about to kill somebody. And I look at him, and I started busting out laughing. And I collapsed in the elevator. I busted my ass hard, dude. And they had to like drag me from the elevator to the freaking hotel room, man. That was so funny.
Yeah, so once GC took me out made me throw up in the bathroom, and he carried me out. We got into the elevator. We got into my room, and I was feeling okay. I was feeling well. I took off my clothes, changed my clothes, folded, throw the dirty clothes in the tub, started scrubbing it with water, brushed my teeth, and then just laid out. But next morning, the worst headache ever. It was thumping. I was out for like the good 3 hours to go from Miami to Key West. I was done. But thank God that when we got there, I was feeling much better. I ate, and I was ready for the night. So that was our crazy story of Miami.
Bro, that's wild. I wish I was there.
Yo, for real,
you would have fun, man.
No, like next time, like we're trying to go to Miami in May.
All right.
Orlando.
Orlando. And we're trying to get a group, the same group.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to come. I think you would have a blast because we would have so much fun.
Bro, we were so turned, bro. We were out of it, man. Key West was kind of toned down.
Yeah.
But I was drunk too.
Word.
Because we just sat in the hotel. There was really nothing to do in Key West. We just sat in the hotel. We got bottles and we were drinking. We were playing beer pong. And this chill. We had music on. We was just vibing and playing Uno. Boy, that's
bro. That's how you do it,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
It was 12 deep. I'm serious. Like you gotta come.
12 deep playing Uno.
Yeah, man.
Nigga.
Dude, I was so gone because we spiked one of the beer cups with
Grey Goose.
With Grey, what is it?
Yeah, it was Greg. It was
Ciroc, yeah. And no one on my team wanted to take it. So I took one for the team.
You took 3 to the head.
I don't know how much I took. I was gone before you guys were.
Yeah.
I couldn't comprehend what was going on. I woke up with 2 gashes on my feet. My feet were bleeding in the morning. I was like, what the hell happened to me? I was just like, I'm like, whatever.
It was probably moving the tables.
Probably. I had no idea.
Bloody.
Yeah.
For no reason. But we had a good night.
He was probably chasing his homeboy girlfriend who was seen running from the police.
Probably. That was a good time. That was a segue into what we talked about before. Good job. You're getting good at this. But so yeah, that was our crazy behind weekend right there.
That was so antisocial on Sunday. I was like, when I get hungover, I'm like really, really antisocial. I don't talk to nobody, bro. I felt like an asshole, but I felt like they all should know.
I feel
because I was really gone. So I was just like, I was just sitting in the truck, just like not talking to nobody, bro.
It'd be like that sometimes. For real.
I try to be social as possible. I just let people know, like, I'm not.
You ain't feeling good.
Man, you were kicking the coconut around. You were fine.
No. But that wasn't when I was.
Bro, where the heck did y'all even get a coconut?
There was coconut over there on
everywhere in Key West. There was like random chickens and roosters running around in Key West and stuff.
But I wasn't hungover that day. I was hungover from Miami to Key West. Gone. But from Key West, like trying to go home, like I was straight. That's when I was kicking coconuts like soccer balls. But yeah. So that's gonna be the end of the video. It was a little rant. So it's a little podcast. Thank you for watching, like, and subscribe. It's your boy. He's gonna do a little cameo, Brian. So yeah, JP, Michael Whitestone, Aaron Rod, Brian. Peace out.
Signing off.